Up steam. The woman behind it says a bartender attempted to sexually assault her friend in the bathroom. And as NTV's Heather Gillis reports, she says enough is enough.
Basically, the bartender attempted rape on her. And
Simone Savard-Walsh is speaking out on behalf of her friend, who was allegedly assaulted at a George Street bar by the bartender after hours on a Thursday night nearly 3 weeks ago.
Luckily, she's a pretty strong woman and she was able to get away from him. But because of that, you know, where there was no camera in the bar and there was no witnesses, and he denied it, of course, like you would. So basically, he got away with it.
A police investigation found no evidence. That's why Savard-Walsh and friends have created this Change.org petition. They're calling for all bars on George Street to be equipped with video surveillance to prevent future attacks on women. And the petition is getting traction with nearly 1,000 signatures since Monday. Seamus O'Keefe, the executive director of the George Street Association, says some bars are already using closed-circuit television in their establishments, but not everybody. O'Keefe says the George Street Association is in favor of having cameras in all bars, but he says the decision lies with individual owners.
It's a business tool that's get used by just to supervise staff, to isolate incidents. So I think a decision needs to be made with the individual owner.
He says the RNC's CCTV cameras that already monitor the street don't deter crime. Rather, they help police solve it. In the meantime, he says the association is researching another public safety method, ID scanners.
It's probably over the past 18 months we've been doing our due diligence. We've had proposals from a number of suppliers. It's taking a while because the current legislation in place doesn't allow us to keep and secure the data. So we're working through those with our suppliers, and I think it's probably another year away.
But Savard-Walsh says in this case, an ID scanner wouldn't have helped.
Might help with certain things like, you know, drug dealers and you know, just knowing who was in your bar that night. But if there's no cameras, then who cares who was in there? You know what I mean? Because again, it'll just be allegedly this person.
Heather Gillis, NTV News.
While the provincial election is still 4 months away, the provincial